We are live for the third and final game of this Friday night in the men's Supa-Liga A. We've got another interesting encounter with the FutScarbs FC playing host to the Alliance Futsal Club. Obviously, they've both had very similar starts to the season. FutScarbs, I mean, performance-wise, I'd say they've had very similar starts. FutScarbs have actually only got 1 point on the board, but they've played some hard games, obviously. Losing to Northern Hawks and getting a point from AFC. On the other hand, we've had Alliance who have started their debut season in the men's Supa-Liga very well. Getting 2 draws and a win. Sorry, no, they've had 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. But they've been playing very well. In that game, they did actually lose to the Northern Hawks. They definitely deserve the win. Northern Hawks with an expert comeback with only a few moments to spare. So I think it's going to be an interesting encounter. We'll just have a quick look at the team sheets and see who we've got in and out. So last week, we've seen Daniel Mazzarelli debut for Alliance. He played his first game, and I actually think it may be his last, as he apparently announced his retirement on Facebook that evening. So very interesting from Mazzarelli. We'll see if we see him back, but if his Facebook's anything to go by, we won't be. And it looks like everyone else is more or less the same. We've got some new faces in. Kawakami, who started the Alliance, is playing his first game of the season. He's actually on the team sheet. So we've got him. We've got Sakuragi, he's wearing the number 4. Fred Vannin, who's back, the number 9. He got sent off a fortnight ago against the Northern Hawks, apparently for throwing a water bottle at somebody. Not sure who, but yep, he is back in the lineup. The angry Brazilian, Fred Vannin. Some new names to the team sheet is Kanu, the number 13, and Kato, the number 15. Very similar names, so we'll see how we go with them. Bergamy wearing number 30. Bu Hayes wearing number 14. Fortune Nai is on the team sheet number 77. I haven't actually seen him yet, so we'll see if he makes an appearance. Justin Pierce, number 10. Lucas Mello, watch out for him, the number 7. He's a great player, winning player of the round last time out, and he'll be one to watch. And in goal is Nantawat Rusang. He was a mid-season transfer, an end-of-season transfer from the West Coast Cobras from last season. On the other hand, we've got some experience for the FutScarbs. Andre Duna, they're wearing the number 5. He's one to watch out for. And Daniel Barros, he does a lot of the coaching nowadays, but if you see him step onto the court, he's a player who boasts a very good futsal CV, playing with Sterling Brazjinga for many years. And live we play here. Wagner Arejo off the right. He started last season in stellar form. He was favourite to win the MVP after 4 or 5 rounds, but his performances did drop off. So if he can get back to his best this season, he'll be one to watch. Justin Pierce putting his shot wide there, hitting the side netting. Looked like the goalkeeper, Bissan, had that one covered. So Duna wearing the number 5, and this is Ferreira wearing the number 6. Gives it wide to Armani. Armani to Wagner Arejo. He's being pressed hard by Bu Hayes. Arejo, not much options. He's managed to keep hold of the ball, and he does enough. Armani pressing Pierce, who was married last week, so congratulations to Justin Pierce and his significant other. And another man with a lot of futsal experience is Luca Bergamy. He wears the number 30. That's him. As we say that, he's just kicked the ball into touch. But a very good player is Luca Bergamy on his day. Recovered from a horrific ACL injury, and he's got back to his best. So Oat, who is the goalkeeper, as he's known for the Alliance, is playing his second game of the season, as Nick Cooper, who has been great in the 2 performances he's had for Alliance, seems to have with a fractured arm. So he is out today, but it looks like he's going to be doing a little bit of coaching. So that ball has gone into touch. So it's been a bit of a scrappy start here. We've had 1 clear chance for each team, obviously Arejo and Pierce respectively. This is Yoshihiro Sakuragi, who, don't be fooled by his small stature. He is a hell of a player, and he was a very big player in the past for Cambio Cumbrae, captaining them to a few SFL titles. So we'll see what he can bring to today's game. Bergamy off the right. He was a season transfer from Alliance. Sorry, no, he wasn't from Alliance. He was from the Andinas last season. He was captain over there, and he's switched allegiances, has gone to Alliance. And Sakuragi's going to bring that forward. Toe poke, and Arejo does enough. Armani brings it forward. He was looking for Andre Duna, and he needed to look the other way as Arejo was bombing down the right side as the subs are starting to roll. Buhays and Sakuragi have checked out, and Fred Vanin has checked in. And Kato, he's the number 15. I haven't seen him play before, so we'll see how he goes. Justin Pierce brings it forward, the number 10, Bergamy. Bergamy wants a sub. Looks like Lucas Mello is going to be joining us momentarily. Kato, well defended there from Ferreira. And Armani has got it at the back. He brings it forward. Does well. Andre Duna. Bit of a mistouch, and Pierce presses him hard. Justin Pierce, and that was a sharp shot. Good save there from Bissan. But you can see Justin Pierce, he's very, very fast in there. On the instant replay, it was a sharp save from Bissan. But FutScarbs pretty much, well, they were causing their own downfall there. Fred Vanin off the left. And now off the right, and both shots off target. So fortunately, I can confirm he is with us. It looks like he's about to check in. Justin Pierce looks like he's asking for a sub. That's a great throw there from Bissan and Lucas. Good save there by Oat. But Bissan, what a throw that was. And if it wasn't for some alert keeping, it would be 1-0 to FutScarbs. Good switch of play there by Armani. Lucas has run into Lucas Mello, and that's a man that you're not going to get past easily. Fortunai is with us now. He is the top goal scorer for Alliance. I think he's got 3 in 2. Obviously, he did actually receive a red card in the first game against Longobarda, which was a cagey affair. So that red card stunted his growth in the top goal scorers list. But 2 goals last week got him right back in contention. Fred Vanin, he's another one who will be looking at the top goal scorers list with envy. Yet to notch up a goal this campaign. He may have one actually against the Northern Hawks, but that red card was another plague in his start to the season. Lucas looks up, switches the play to Arejo. Deco made a check run through the middle. Arejo held on for it for a little too long. Andre Duna's got it now at the back, chips it forward. Armini does well. Mello had a lot more time there. I think he might have actually been going for a shot. And the subs are starting to roll now for FutScarbs. The number 11, Ajima's checked in, and that was a very good chance there from FutScarbs. As you can see, they're dangerous with the long balls. When they get them going, they're very, very dangerous. Some more subs coming now for Alliance. That's the number 13, Cano, making his debut as well in the Men's Supa-Liga. Hassan again goes long to Ajima. He had a few options there. Fred Vanin letting Lucas Mello, that he needs to talk. Bello's got it at the back now. Watch him. He'll dictate this game. Oh, well defended there by Lucas. Yeah, watch out for Lucas Mello. I mean, he's been dictating games up and down the West Coast for some time now. And there we go. It's a good example of it. Vanin went to Cano, and Armini did enough just to put Cano off. But that was a dangerous counter attack, and Lucas is going the other way now. 1-on-1 with Mello off the right. I recall a exceptional goal Lucas scored last season with a chest and volley, so they've got to watch out for him. He's another one you can't assume just because of his stature that he's any less of a player. He's a very talented individual. Fortunate Nai getting 2 tackles there. And he somehow comes away unscathed. And Alliance are going to win the ball. Mello. And Anais looks like he's actually had a bit of hurt from that. And ball back in play now. That's Andesson, the number 2. He's just checked in. Vanin, that was a slight push in the back, but no complaints from the Brazilian, and they get on with it. Ajima to Andesson. He looks up. Skips past Mello, and he's done so well, Andesson there. And that's a foul. It was a push in the back. Nothing's been given by referee Paraskevas. Interesting call. I for sure thought there was a push in the back there. Oat went long there looking for Mello. Not a bad option, but not quite the execution. Hayes does well there on Ajima. Ajima rolls back. Ajima gives it to Ferreira to Lucas. Lucas has the ball in between 2 players there, Andesson and Ferreira, neither on the same wavelength as him, and that's gone into touch. I was just going to roll this one out to Lucas Mello. Mello to Bu Hayes. Mello, a bit of a risky ball through the middle. But they've got away with it, nevertheless. Mello, good first touch there by Fred Vanin. Fred Vanin being double teamed, obviously they've identified him as quite a threat at target, so we'll have to see if he can do anything about that.
Step back, hey.
And that ball has trickled out of play, and it's going to be an Alliance side ball. Mello and chip forward. He hasn't quite been on tonight, Lucas Mello, giving the ball away a few times. But it only takes one moment of brilliance to get him going. But Lucas, the other way, it's the number 12 for FutScarbs, Ajima, and the 2 Lucases going at it there. So let's be confused. Lucas, who has just ran past the camera and is checking off now, his surname is Lucas, and we've got Lucas Mello, the number 7 for Alliance. So he's just checked out, so they've both gone off conveniently at the same time. Sakuragi is back on with Kawakami. He's another one who you've got to watch out for. Such a good player on his day. Sakuragi gives the away there. Jima defended well. He's been pressed hard by Sakuragi. Hayes going at it, and it's going to be a side ball.
Step back one, let's go.
Sakuragi. Oh, and it was a great ball there by Hayes to the back post. Fred Vanin made his run to the near post. So nothing doing there, but a great idea. Amini is checked in. Jima's gone out. Duna's back on as well. Wagner Rejo holding it up, but he's being dispossessed. Sakuragi gives it to Kawakami. Sakuragi again. Obviously, Alliance missing their charismatic leader, Lloyd Allen, today, the captain. Not sure where he is. It's possible he's in Gold Coast for the uni games, which are happening next week. So we have to see. Oh, that's a good long throw to Vanin. Maybe Vanin 5-6 years ago would have got that, but he hasn't quite got the legs anymore. Wagner Rejo coming forward, one-on-one with Hayes. Ferreira switches it to Armani. To Wagner Rejo. That's a great dummy there from Ferreira. And FutScarbs really have started well. Obviously 0-0, but I'd say they've had the bulk of possession and a fair few more chances. Good save there by Ode. Definitely didn't see that one till very late. You see that on the instant replay. You can see Armini was in his way, and oh, that's a good reflex save. He'll be happy with that one. Wagner Reho's going to take it to Lucas, to the back post, and it's gone through. Everybody, Armani was there lurking, and he just couldn't quite get a toe on it. But that would have been a certain goal, as you can't save them that close. Sakuragi. So you can see Alliance just content to slow the game down and kind of build possession up. And Hayes into the side netting again. That was a good opportunity. But as we were saying, Alliance, they're happy to just build up the play and go slowly, where FutScarbs kind of are a little bit more frantic and they want to get going. It's quite like Condor's FutScarbs. They're quite similar playing styles. Ferreira, it was a good ball there to Wagner Reho, and he acknowledges that. And some subs are going as well now. That's Cato. He's just come back on. Good first touch there from Pierce. Justin Pierce, he's electric, and Cato almost got a back heel on that. Good save in the end by Bissan. Duna looks up. Andre Duna. Not much going forward. And Wagner Reho wins the side ball. He's going to take it. Duna, good one-touch play to Arejo, to Ferreira. Tries to go past Pierce. It's fallen to Arejo, and Ferreira, good save there by Ois. We've got a timeout from FutScarbs. We'll see what they're going to conjure up from this timeout. They've got a side ball, so they might want to work a set play. It could just be a tactic of slowing the game back down and getting them back into it. I think that, well, I'd say that Alliance have got danger men in Justin Pierce, probably the best player on the court for me, unless Lucas Mello turns up. So for him, he's their side. But on the other hand, we've got the FutScarbs who don't really have a standout player. They are definitely more of a team. They're a good team all round. Rely on chemistry and passion to win them games. Not a bad tactic, but that can only take you so far until some individual brilliance needs to come out. On the other hand, Alliance, just listening to their team talk, they're saying more of the same. Just keep going forward. Obviously, they're not having as many chances as they have previous weeks, but 0-0, this game could go either way, and you don't want to be the first team to make a mistake.
So, Luke Ross, what do you reckon? What's your score prediction?
Score prediction, that is an interesting question, and look, I'm going to back Alliance, and I'd say their quality is going to get them over the line. P.S. Bergamy and Mello, one of them's bound to score a goal eventually, so I'm going to go Alliance 2-1.
Going to be a bit controversial here and say FutScarbs 2-0.
That is very controversial. I'd say Alliance are always good for a goal or two, so we'll have to see what your prediction says, Batim Zeba.
Remember, if anyone puts a score prediction in and you get it correct, Luke Ross gets you a drink. It's valid all weekend.
A drink of your choice. Such exciting times down here at Subiaco Perth Modern in central Perth. Thanks for joining us. And catches tomorrow as well. There's going to be plenty more action. The league champions West Coast Cobras are in action at 8:30 against Perth Pumas. So that's going to be a game to watch for sure. Back live with the action now. Duna's got it at the back. He's looking to dictate this play, but as we said, he's giving it away, and Justin Pierce off the right. Bissan gets his body behind that expertly and keeps the scores level. Bissan, I mean, his first two throws were very good, but since then they've been a bit wayward. Bergamy went for the toe poke. Nothing doing there. Jima gives it to Ferreira. He wins the ball there. Armani gives it to Ferreira. Switches the play to Wagner Arejo. To Ajima. FutScarbs now taking a slightly different approach. It looks like they're the ones that are trying to build up the play, and Alliance have gone for the counter-attacking style, so they've almost switched completely. Here we go. Ferreira at the back. Goes wide. That's a great ball. And Wagner Rejo one-on-one with Sakuragi. Sakuragi defends him well. And Sakuragi couldn't quite launch a counter-attack, but very well defended there by the number 20 from Alliance. Jima. Good idea. Sakuragi got something on it. It's fallen through to Oat in goals. Justin Pierce comes forward, and some more subs rolling now as the number 13, Cano, has checked in. Pierce back down the line to Cano. He went for the back roll, didn't get anything on it. Ajima, cool as a cucumber, going past him, and as we say that, he's given it away. Pierce is getting a little bit scrappy in that corner, and Armini's got the ball. Could have gone forward there, trying to use his body and probably trying to buy a foul, but it's all worked out in the end. This is Lucas bringing it forward, the number 12. Chips it to Arejo. Oh, what a ball that was to the back post. That was a very, very good ball. Armini just couldn't... Well, he was on his heels and couldn't get much on it. And again, you can see they're looking for Lucas Mello. And like we said in previous games, Phoenix looked for Milham, AFC looked for De Oliveira, and Alliance looked for Lucas Mello. And all three of the teams do it at pretty much any opportunity. Pierce off the right. Great block there from Deco. And the counter-attack's being launched. And we'll see Oat, a sharp save there. That was very good running there from Anderson, the number 2. Very, very quick transition play, and another ball that's gone straight through the middle. Justin Pierce checking out, and Kawakami checking in for the last minute and a half of this half. Obviously, we are in stock clock territory. Here we go. Can they muster anything up? That's Kanto. Bringing it forward to Mello. Mello, the number 7, trying to force the issue a little bit. As we were saying, he hasn't quite been up to his usual tricks tonight. Kawakami, what a ball that was. And Mello was in the same wavelengths, but Andre Duna having absolutely none of it and getting rid of that one. Mello. Ken just trying to force it. Probably could just reset play there. And again, not sure what's happened here. Lucas Mello went running into it, and his namesake Lucas going down. I don't think there was any ill intent. Mello was definitely going for the ball, but I think he just caught Lucas slightly late. Doesn't seem to be... Oh, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to continue. Gone a bit quiet here. It's gone a little bit awkward. We'll have to see what's going to happen as he's being carried off. So I dare say we won't see Lucas any more in this game, which is a shame. He's been one of FutScarbs' best players, not just this game, but this season. So a free kick has been given in the end. It was a little bit late from Mello, and that's actually the first foul of the game. So it's taken us 20 minutes to get to this point. So you can see a very clean game. And it's going to be an Andre Duna to start. Restart play. Here he is, looking up. Goes long to Anderson. One more with Mello. Mello does well. Anderson to Armini. Armini being pressed. He's done so well there, so get past Mello. And here we go. Anderson to Armini. And what a save that is from Oat! You've really got to score them. But what a save that was from Oat. I dare say that'll be save of the round. Him flying out of nowhere, and even if he had got past him, Sakuragi was there as well. So again, another stoppage in play. The goal went flying when Sakuragi went clashing into it, but don't let that distract you from the fact that that was an exceptional save from Oat. Playing well in the absence of Nick Cooper. So I'm sure Kawakami will be very happy with his involvement so far. Fred Vannin, well done. Lucas Mello looking to clip it past Ferreira. Ferreira defended well in the end. Mello's going to take it here. Vannin on the left. Vannin. And that shot has been deflected and it's gone through. And I can't believe it's actually taken me this whole half to realise, but this is Fred Vannin against his old club. Obviously, used to play for them this time last year. And all ended in tears for Fred Vannin getting sent off in his last appearance for FutScarbs, as they were known before it was Brozzy FC. And he did the transfer over to well intercepted there from Vannin, and that's going to be that for the first half. A very, very cagey affair, 0-0. Not many clear-cut chances. We had the great save there by Ode at the end, but other than that, not many chances. We will just go to a quick ad break, and then we'll be back for the second half.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
We will be starting this second half momentarily after that short intermission where I just needed to rest my vocal cords as they've been stretched all night long. So we're into the last 20 minutes of futsal for this Friday evening. And don't let that stop you. We're only halfway through the round. We've got another Women's Supa-Liga game and another 2 more Men's Supa-Liga games tomorrow evening. So if you just can't get enough of futsal, you will be in luck, as tomorrow we've got some mouthwatering clashes. We'll talk more about them in a minute. Back to the action now. Vannin, and what a ball that was. What a save. So we've had a substitution from goal. The name's so long it doesn't actually fit on the team sheet, so I'm going to be honest. Souza, I think his name is, he's checked in, and what a way to introduce yourself. Mello off the left, and there you go. We said it'll only take a moment of quality, and it's been just like that. From Lucas Mello, he can turn the game on its head in an instant. And we were actually listening to the Alliance team talk at half-time. They were saying they just want that first goal, and it sounds like they're going to be happy if they can. And Ferreira took one too many touches. Oat did enough, but we're saying Alliance were going to get that first goal, and then they're just going to try and sit on the lead and try and almost probably just park the bus and go for a 1-0 win if they can. We'll see how that turns out. Souza, the new man in goal, he rolls out to Armani. Armani skips past Mello. He did so well there. Andesson gone past Bergamy. Bergamy does enough, and it's a 2v1 the other way. Mello gives it, and he held on for it for probably a second too long. Fred Vannin off the left, looking for a goal against his former club. And I'm sure we'll see a big celebration if he does. Armani. Mello well defended, and he kept it in. And it's fallen to Luca Bergami at the back. Mello. Hayes. Bergami. Mello. Mello brings it forward. Not much happening ahead of him. Gives it wide to Bergami. Elias need a bit more movement. They can't just rely on Mello to do it all himself. Hayes. Fred Vannin. Vannin and Bergami are exchanging places. That was a great ball from Luca Bergami. Looking at the back post. That was a dangerous ball by Andesson, and Hayes got his head on it. Armani. Ferreira has it on the near side. Armani, one-on-one with Hayes at the back. Andesson, one-on-one with Mello. To Ferreira. Armani. Doesn't want to lose it there. He's been pressed hard. Hayes did so well. Ferreira. And that'll be a corner ball, and looks like Armani has hurt himself. There was definitely no ill intent. I think he may have just overstretched for the ball there, but we don't want another injury. This will be the third of the game, as we've already lost Fortune Anai and Lucas, the FutScarbs number 12. So we'll see if Armani can continue. He looks like he's happy to, and he's now hobbling off. And we are about to get back underway. Jima has checked in for him. So has Wagner Arejo. Arejo, I think he was looking for the back post, but he's gone very, very high there. And Mello has it here at the back. He looks up. And a good battle there. And FutScarbs will come away with it. Arejo gives it to Andesson. Andesson to Ferreira. Ferreira to Ajima. Wagner Arejo. It looks like FutScarbs trying to get their foot on the ball and keep a little bit of possession. Andesson to Arejo. Arejo off the right, and that's taking a deflection off Mello. So as you can see, Mello's not just threat going forward. He's also sound defensively. It's going to be a corner ball here. Mello did just about enough to get it out of danger for now, but Wagner Arejo's done so well there. If he can just get it across, and Mello's there again. Who else? Mello again went for the shot. Sakuragi, a bit of miscommunication there from Souza, the goalkeeper. He wanted to play the ball, but it's... Well, there was a bit of a comedy of errors. But it's all worked out in the end. Duna's checked in now, and no goals conceded, so they've got away with it. Andesson, good holder play. Duna goes past Mello, and Duna couldn't get anything on it. Oates gone for the long throw, and Mello, it was a good idea. He just couldn't quite get the execution. It's a one-on-one the other way now. Wagner Arejo. Pierce has retreated very fast, and this game has now turned into a counter-attacking frenzy. Mello goes past Andesson off the left, and well blocked there by Duna on the line. And he hasn't got much going forward. Gives it away, and Mello somehow still got it, and it's going to be a corner ball. Lucas Mello will take that, but this game has suddenly turned into opportunity after opportunity. Good save there from Souza. Mello gives it back to Justin Pierce. Pierce looks up, gives it to Sakuragi. Lucas Mello went for another shot, the near post. Souza had that one covered, I'd say, all day long. Souza rolls out to Ajima. Ajima wide to Andre Duna. Duna looks up, goes wide to Ferreira. Ferreira. Ajima. Sakuragi's intercepted it, and we've got a 2-on-2. Sakuragi goes past the Jima, and what a save that is by Souza. That was a very, very good save, and I dare say he's keeping the minute. He's made 2 world-class saves this half. So, very capable goalkeeper, clearly. Oit looks up, gives it to Lucas Mello. So, it seems that FutScarbs have got 2 very capable keepers on their roster now. They'll be happy with that. Justin Pierce receives that one again, and his shot has gone into the side netting. Sousa's going to restart play. Gives it to Ajima. Ajima wide to Ferreira. Ferreira one-on-one with Mello. Mello to Andre Duda. Ferreira to Duna. Duna has it at the back here. Gives it to Ajima. One-on-one with Pierce. Pierce staring into his soul there defensively. Armani, he's clearly okay after that injury scare. He's back on. Ferreira. Well defended there, and Sakuragi didn't go for it, nor did Mello. Duna's ended up with it. He's given it away to Lucas Mello. Ajima, what a tackle that is. And Duna, likewise, 2 very, very important interceptions and tackles there from the FutScarbs defence. So this game still 0-0, and I mean, it's been a long, long time since I've seen a futsal game finish 0-0. But I wouldn't put it past it, this game ending that way. Ferreira, he brings it forward. Armani does well. Sakuragi does very well as well defensively. Armani's still got it somehow, and he's went inside a corner there. I mean, that was great battling there from Armani. Wagner Rejo. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. And I thought Oat may have got a touch on it, but it's been given as a side ball to Alliance as Kawakami's checked in, but that was one of FutScarbs' only chances. Pierce down the line to Mello. Mello one-on-one with Daniel Barros, who's had to come on with 2 injuries that the FutScarbs have sustained. He's a very, very good goalkeeper, but I'm not sure how capable he is on court. We shall see. It's him there at the back, just bringing back the number 19. Used to be a 10-metre penalty specialist in goals. Wagner Arejo is going to take this side ball. Barros gives it back to Souza. Obviously another keeper who's quite comfortable with his feet. We are seeing more and more of them. Barros, that's a good ball there to Armani. And nothing doing there for the referees. He's told to get up and get on with it. Pierce drives forward. Pierce to Kawakami to Sakuragi. Sakuragi back post to Mello. Mello. Barros did enough, and Wagner Arejo brings it forward. And if Armani can get in his bite, there's a 3v2. It's nothing doing, and Arejo had to go himself in the end. But Armani really needed to get going there, and we could have had a 3-on-2 opportunity. He's got it now. Maybe he's gassed. Maybe he's a little bit injured. Barros brings it forward. Step over. And that's going to be a Alliance ball. No, it's not. It's going to be a FutScarbs ball. Anderson's going to take it. He switches the play there to Ferreira. Ferreira looks up. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson to Ferreira. And here we go. Mello's in track his man. And another great ball to the back post. But nothing doing there for the FutScarbs, boys. And a corner caught everyone out by surprise. And there we go. Finally, the deadlock's been broken. And there we go. And Alliance not happy. They think that it was it shouldn't have been a corner. Looks like it's been given. So the protests are going to go. Mello. Justin Pierce has got it. Sakuragi at the back. They're going to have to mount a comeback if they're to get anything out of this game now. Kawakami. He'll be annoyed but not rattled, and as I say that, they're coming the other way. Mello well intercepted, and it's just gone out. Anderson gives it wide. Deco switches it to Ferreira. He hasn't got many options here. He might just try and skip past Kawakami. He's chosen to go back to Wagner Arejo. What a ball that is, and it could have been all over there if Anderson had put away his second of the game. But he's dragged his shot wide. That was a great opportunity. Pierce to Mello. Wagner Arejo again. Defensive masterclass from him. Man marking Mello and doing a stellar job. Mello off the right. Pierce, and another great save there by Souza. So the opportunities are coming for Alliance. Can they capitalize on one and get this game back to a stalemate? Mello trying to go through Ajima. It's not worked, and Wagner Arejo defended well again, and it's going to be a goalkeeper's ball. Good throw forward there to Ferreira. He's giving it away, and Pierce is going to come the other way. Justin Pierce to Mello. Lucas is actually back on now, the number 12. He's recovered from his injury miraculously, and he can finish it here. Wagner Arejo has skewed that open goal shot wide, and that really could have killed the game and finished it all off, but that was probably the way to end the game. But he's put his shot wide and leaves the door open for Alliance, I should say. Anderson looks up. Good save there by Oat. Fred Vannin, he's back on now. He wants to calm the game down. Bergamy is on as well. So a lot of experience here for Alliance. Pierce, Bergamy and Vannin probably give you about 90 years of futsal experience themselves. Fred Vannin's topo goes wide of the target. Wagner Arejo is checked out as Duna checks back in. He'll want to just steady the ship, make sure no silly mistakes from the FutScarbs boys. Vannin has it at the back now. Alliance just haven't looked as fluid as they have in previous weeks. The attacking threat just isn't really there. Lucas Mello really the only one to try and penetrate the defense. I mean, Fred Vannin, they're playing him almost as a fixo, which is an interesting decision. Obviously, he's a target and has been for some time. So an interesting time to switch up his play right now. As I say that, he's on the ball. Hugh Hayes has it wide. Hugh Hayes just needs to take a bit more time and take the ball up the court as he's done there. Bergamy inside to Hayes. Hayes does enough and gives it to Fred Vannin. Vannin spreads the play wide there. And that's Kato. He gives it to Vannin. Alliance obviously looking to just keep the ball. And again, as I said, they've given it away. Lucas does well there. It's going to be an Alliance side ball. But Alliance, when they do have possession, aren't exactly penetrating the goal. They're not really going forward. They're not breaking any lines. That's what they need to do if they are to get a goal back and get back in this game. Lucas is going to take it. He gives it to Ajima. Ajima to Lucas. One-on-one with Vannin. He was looking for the back post runner Ferreira. It's been cut out, and Pew Hayes can launch a counter-attack. And Hayes has done so well there. Bo Hayes, what a finish that was. He'll be over the moon with that. I mean, he did so well. Ajima actually tried to drag him down, and Hayes hit the back post. What a goal that was from Hayes. He's over the moon, and it's his first goal in the Men's Supa-Liga A, and what a time to get it. That's 1-1, and the stalemate is back with us. Good press there, and Hayes could get a second in as many minutes, and a good save there from Souza stops him, but yeah, another good split save there from Souza. Obviously a very capable keeper. I mean, that shows how good Hayes' shot was. It was pretty much in the corner. Couldn't really get down to it. Ajima, who could have fouled Hayes in the lead-up, will want to make up for his mistake. Lucas brings it forward. He's been chased down. He's given it away, and Fred Vannin, and as FutScarbs were looking so certain defensively, one lapse of judgment, it's turned this game upside down, and it really could be now either way. We've seen in the last game, AFC did a power play, and their 3 minutes of fifth man scored 2 goals and won the game by themselves. So Alliance could do the exact same, and what a ball that was from Hayes to Kato. Amini, not a time to be taking risks at the back, and again, a very clean game of futsal. That's only the first foul of the half. As Arejo and Anderson have checked back in, they've sent the big guns on now and see if they can rescue this win. I'd say FutScarbs are in need of a win more than Alliance are, but a draw wouldn't do much for either team. Kato has it wide. Number 13 to the back post. A great split save there from Souza, and the counter-attack's been launched. Ferreira, Topo can... Oh, just got something on there, and it's going to be another corner ball. Rejo gets it in front of Vannin, and it's gone to Armani. And another good save there. Spread himself, made himself big, and smothered the ball in the end. Oat goes long to Vannin. Vannin wasn't a bad first touch, but Ferreira used his body to get in between. That was a good ball by Anderson. Armani just was on his heels and couldn't quite get onto it. He's checked out now. Lucas is checked in. And it's Kato to Sakuragi. Lucas Mello, they've sent him on to win the game for them as well. So we're into stop clock now, a minute 55. This can could go either way. I mean, we've had 3 very close encounters in the Men's Supa-Liga this evening, so why change it now? And Mello! Great shot, and Souza, what a save that was. He caught that one. I would have seen that very late, and Lucas Mello caught that with some venom. You've seen that. Again, behind bodies, but Souza made a very good save. Vannin. Off the left, I'm sure he'll go for another shot here. Vannin off the left, and Kato, who's in the middle there, just needs to draw himself to the back post and open up the space a little bit. He's congesting it, and Sakuragi, and he's run out of real estate there, and a minute 45 remaining. And we've got a FutScarbs timeout. FutScarbs timeout. So I'm really not sure what either team's going to do here. I don't think either team's going to be happy with the draw, but no team will want to lose either, so it's going to be a very interesting last few minutes of the game. Obviously, we are in stop clock, and anything can happen. Anything can happen, obviously. So we shall see. I think Mello's going to be the one to win it, and cameraman Nishan Alagoda's tried to go to the other side. He's done his best, but we can't quite see, obviously. Unfortunately, there is a bit of a scaffolding that he stood on, so that blocks the view of the right-hand side bench. But we've got a lovely angle of Kawakami giving some instructions, so we shall see where this game takes us. A minute 45 remaining, obviously stop clock, so plenty of time. No one has to rush it, but one mistake could cost your team, so it's going to be an interesting last few moments. And we're back underway. Arejo has it at the back. He skips past Kato. Mello double teams him, and Mello wins it. He could finish it. Lucas Mello chips it, and it's gone wide, and it's a goalkeeper's ball. Mello looks like he's hurt. I think they're appealing the penalty, but I think they had the shot. I wouldn't say that was a penalty, not in my mind, and there was no touch from the goalkeeper, so it can't be a corner. So goalkeeper's ball is probably the correct decision. Mello probably will be kicking himself if he didn't finish that. Sakuragi got caught out there. Justin Pierce, could he unlock this game? Mello, Ajima did so well there. He was stretching. Mello looks up, gives it to Yoshi Sakuragi. He switches it to Justin Pierce. Pierce off the right did well there. It's going to be Souza with the restarting play. Sakuragi did well to get in front of Andesson. Lucas has intercepted it. Ajima's probably going to get there. He is. Wasn't the whole ball. Arejo, Lucas. Down the line to Andesson. Andesson checks in, and what a save that was from Ode. It's actually not been given as a save, and by my mind, that was a great save from the goalkeeper. Lucas Mello! Oh! It's hit the crossbar! It's not gone over the line! That was insane from Lucas Mello. It's hit the crossbar and pretty much bounced on the line. It hasn't gone in. That was something special, and we said that was what's going to unlock it, but even that hasn't worked. Kato goes down the line to Justin Pierce. Good sliding tackle. Jima to Mello. Mello, well done there by Jima. Lucas being pressed by Mello, and Armini's gone the other way. Justin Pierce, what a tackle! He's happy with that one. Gives Armini the stare down, and it's the goalkeeper's ball. Good first touch there from Kato. Arejo, this game's getting very physical in this last 20 seconds. Mello to Kato. He's got the open goal! Off the line! Sakuragi! Barros is going the other way! He can finish it! Daniel Barros, he couldn't run fast enough! And what a block on the line that was from Wagner Arejo! Chances to win it at both ends, but body on the line stuff. I think I may have had a voice crack as well. Armini with the side ball, 10 seconds remaining. That's a simple save from Mello. Brings it forward, 5 seconds. Will they get one last chance? They won't. Andesson, he needs to shoot now. And that's not going to be enough, and that brings time to the game. What a game of futsal that was. That was so good in the end. Chances at both ends, and we'll find and run through the stats momentarily, but if you weren't entertained by that, I don't think anything's going to entertain you. What a game of futsal. I'll have a look at the stats now. I'm interested to see them myself. Having a look at the shots. Plenty of shots, 21 in FutScarbs and 24, and that just proves how good the keepers were in both halves for FutScarbs, and Oat in goal for the Alliance had a great game, and the possession as well, pretty much even, so they can see how close that was. So I'd say in the end, a stalemate and a draw was probably a fair result. We will wrap up our coverage tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow for 2 more men's games and a women's games. Thank you and good night.